more great nuggets to help you grow your business. And we are ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome again to Good Morning Experts. I now want to introduce for our master class of the day, not just anybody, but he is an international trainer that comes to us with over 40 years of experience. He's a six-figure ring earner and a member of the ELC, that is Executive Leadership Council. He's also the first shareholder in the US of A. He's known as everybody's coach. I give you now none other than Mr. Erik Robinson.
Woo! All right. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. The
Yes.
ball is yours. Take it away.
Great morning, village. Great morning, team. I got a question for y'all. Come off mute. Give me some of that energy. Team, how y'all feel?
Fired up.
And team, what's up?
My
income.
My income. And for my Spanish-speaking friends, ¿qué pasa? Mi dinero. And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody get a green sheet.
Good morning, everybody.
DJ Delay.
DJ Delay is in the building.
Come on.
All right, that's okay. DJ Delay is like, hey, DJ, play that song, keep us dancing all night long. He's just like, I'm doing my thing, brother man. You did not pay me to DJ today. So, Dr. Meri, play the DJ.
Ching-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
DJ going on vacation.
Man, DJ gone to the conference. But that's okay. We all right.
He's on the plane.
No, DJ's already in Texas.
Waiting on us.
Y'all, I'm excited. Who's excited? Who's going to the conference in Texas? Let me ask y'all that question.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta be there. Got to be there. Yeah, come on. Y'all didn't know I can sing early in the morning.
Want to say, hold it. Wait a minute.
Woo! Hold up. Come on, y'all. I got it. So, today, I'm going to wrap up Built to Recruit. You know, I put a post in this group, this insurance group, and I said, should you recruit? Should a new agent recruit? Why or why not? And I got a lot of different things. And the people who was like, no, were so ironclad. No, how can you do it if you ain't telling nobody? No, that's a pyramid scheme. That's so much. And I'm telling you, I'm like, wow. People really feel passionate about that. And then it made me realize, I sat back and thought, like, maybe they don't have a village. Maybe
Eric,
they don't.
was that the joint that I responded to?
Yeah, Uncle Jock.
Yeah, they was crazy on that joint.
Yeah. I'm like, maybe they don't have a village. Maybe they don't have a team. I seen Jim put something in, and I realized everybody's not set up the way we are. Ladies and gentlemen, in Xperia, y'all are fortunate. Y'all are blessed. Are y'all with me? Y'all got to understand, everybody don't have what we got.
It makes a difference.
Makes a difference. Woo! Makes a difference. It's kind of like drinking out of the CEO mug, like this right here. Oh my goodness! It'll take your hair off. Woo!
Makes a difference.
It makes a difference, right? I can drink out of this can, but nah.
Can't roll if you can't start the car. This is how you start it.
Starting that car, Troy. This is the key. You got to start that thing up. And this is a Ferrari. This one got that muffler. This got that. It's got that bass to it. Y'all with me?
Is it?
So, and it's not because we ain't got no muffler. Some people, like, some cars, they try to make it. They take the muffler off and you look around. It's like a Ford Escort, right? Nah, this is not that. Okay, so Built to Recruit. For some of y'all who tuning in, I've been doing this series talking about Built to Recruit. I got 8 points. I've only got two of them, and it's based off of the concept of resilience, right? And for those who don't know, remember, resilience is like when you look at certain metals, certain elements like tungsten and certain things, they can withstand extreme heat and it still keeps its shape. That's resilience. Some things are more resistant, meaning they lose their shape. When you add the heat, like gold is a little resistant. Not bad, but it loses its shape when it's melted. Are y'all with me? But it still keeps the elements. It doesn't lose the elements. It just loses its shape. It molds into something different. Then some things like paper and plastic, when you put that heat to it, it evaporates, right? It has no resilience or resistance. The level of resilience is next to zero. And that's like when people say boo and you jump out of business. And somebody say, no, I don't want it. And you quit. And you fold your tent up. Right? Or a teammate come at you mad and frustrated. You're no good, Erik Robinson. And you go, oh man, maybe I ain't no good at this. And you pack up and leave. So what is your level of resilience? And I share with you, ladies and gentlemen, you might have different levels of resilience in different areas of your life. I'm not going to talk about my exercise because I always get in trouble because my wife think I'm talking about her. So Dr. Meri, I'm not talking about you because I'm not even going to talk about exercise today. So I'm going to keep your name out my mouth. But different areas of your life, you may have less resilience. Are y'all with me? Like right now, I'm like 9 to 10 days, no caffeine. I'm working to build my resilience against caffeine. Are y'all with me? Woo, y'all like, Erik, you been on fire without the caffeine. I'm just natural like this. I'm naturally on fire. But there's different areas which you might be resilient in and not so much. Are y'all with me?
Absolutely.
So in your business though, because most of us have not been conditioned and trained and taught to be in business and to be an entrepreneur. They take you on a track called school. The educational system puts you on a track from maybe pre-K all the way up to 12th grade, mandatory, that you got to learn how to get educated to be an employee.
Mhm.
Now, most of y'all leave the employee world and now you go out and be an employee. And then all of a sudden, now you start saying, I want to become an entrepreneur. Why? Because maybe I like the employee track, but I might like the entrepreneur's track too. Maybe I want to do both. Maybe I only want to do one. But either way, you didn't have 12 years, 10 years of experience at entrepreneurship. Kamal came on and said, man, every level, every number is a new level. Like when you start making your first $100, you start making your first $1,000. You go to a 6-figure, 100,000. Then you go to $1 million, right? To 7-figure, to 8-figure. You level up each time. So, and your resilience builds along the way. Are y'all with me? But can I give y'all a secret real quick? Today's Thursday. I'm gonna get through this all. The secret for this, your resilience becomes because of your belief. Many of you believe something because somebody told you. That's natural. You believe what you've been told. You've been told the earth was round, so you believe it's round. How many of y'all ever went in space and flew around the world? Any astronauts here? I ain't talking about, I went to Europe, I went to Dubai on the plane. No, you was in space and you flew around and saw the whole globe. Can anybody confirm with their own eyes that the world is round?
Nope.
Nobody on this line. But how many of y'all believe that the earth is round? Right? They gave it, I was growing up, they gave me a globe. Has to be round, it's on the globe, right? And it's nicely mapped out. And now you got Google Earth, so the Google Earth can tell you, because Google can tell you. So you believe what you've been told. My question to you is, what are you telling yourself? When the world is not telling you that you're an entrepreneur, that you're a go-getter, what are you telling yourself? So your brain doesn't care who tells you. If you say it enough, it can be somebody with no correct factual information. If they call you a dummy enough times and you sit there and listen to it, your subconscious mind says the only reason why you're listening to somebody call you a dummy because you believe them. So therefore, what they say must be true. So you must be a dummy. Ooh, y'all ain't catching that. See, you create the value on somebody's message. That's it. Value is self-put on by somebody else. So my question to you is, are you creating the value for yourself? Why don't you tell yourself you're a champion? Stop telling me and other people in the world, I can't sell, Erik, I'm shy, I'm this. Stop selling yourself and start telling yourself who you want to be. Tell yourself who you are. Stop saying, I'm going to be good one day. No, I'm good today. Well, Erik, that's a lie. Well, how many other lies have you believed? You believe you're shy, and you're telling me it took you 10 minutes to tell you how shy you was. It took you 10 minutes to tell me how you can't sell, how you can't recruit, how you can't do this. And I'm sharing with y'all that everybody in that group that I talked to who said you should not recruit, all of them wrote a paragraph or two about why you shouldn't recruit. Everybody who said, yeah, recruiting is a good thing, it was all short sentences. Hey, yeah, you should recruit. Go for it. Why was the negative needed a whole, write a whole chapter? Are y'all catching me? I'm trying to get y'all is what you tell yourself. Type in yes if you're telling you willing to, if you are committed and disciplined enough to tell yourself how great you are for the next 7 days. Type in yes. Like, you're gonna wake up, I'm great. Matter of fact, you should videotape it. Only type in yes if you're committed to videoing or audio. Like, hey, send me a text message. Erik Robinson, you are great. Sent. Just text me, Erik Robinson, you're great. Are you willing to do that? If you are, type in yes. Let me see who got the yeses. Who's committed to themselves? Let me see who's committed to themselves. Ooh. And for those watching on YouTube land, we really do have a lot of people here. Let me do a quick shot just for the other YouTubers because they think, Erik, you're talking to yourself. Look, smile, y'all. They can all see you on YouTube land. Hey, geez. Y'all say, hey, YouTube. Hey, social media.
YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
Hey.
Because we got people who watch the streaming and they be thinking like, oh, Erik, you just act like you got a studio audience. No, it's real people here. So y'all said y'all got it. And this is not for me, it's for you. So now let's jump into the message today. Oh, Tamika said, Erik, you are great. Oh, yes. Hey, that's another. Send somebody else, tell them they great. I need y'all to commit. Oh, Tamika, you changing the game. We commit to sending to somebody individually, not as a group. You can do 1 to 2, but at least commit to one person for the next 7 days. You're going to tell them they're great. When you get on this call, if you don't remember to get on this call, I'm going to try to do my best to remind and say, hey, y'all, did you all send y'all text message out saying you're great? Commit to sending at least one person, the same person over and over and over again. Now, you want to do 2 or 3 people, but make sure you don't miss it. Are y'all with me? Don't send it to 3 people. Erik, I'm going to do 5, and then tomorrow you only send it to 1 because that doesn't help the other person, right? I'd rather you do 1 for the next 7 days than 5, 4, 3, 2, none. Are y'all catching me? I know how things work. I know how some of y'all operate. Just commit one person. It can be a business partner, it can be a spouse, kid, anybody who, as long as they got a phone, commit to sending them a text. You are great. And try to do it around the same time too, if you can. You're great. You're great. You're going to build the discipline up that's you got to give to what? Receive. So you give out greatness, watch what you start receiving greatness. So when you start giving people greatness, hey, you're great, and somebody says you suck, you don't even receive that. It's like water off a duck's back. You don't even receive that you suck because I've been telling people I'm great. No, I must be great. Are y'all with me? You don't receive negative. Maybe that's what it is. I don't receive negative.
Greatness knows greatness.
Come on, Tawana. Well, I grew up, they said game recognized game, but when I get now, I'm a little more professional. Greatness knows greatness. I like it. Thank you for polishing my act. So with that being said, see, the coaches got to be coached too. With that being said, we're going to talk about this. Number 1, I said develop a resilient core. I'm tempted to give y'all all 8 just because we don't get through it. Number 2, understand resistance. That's what we talked about yesterday. So if you haven't seen 1 or 2, go back and watch the YouTube channels, Erik and Dr. Meri. I can put the link in before we're over, but just go YouTube or Google Erik, E-R-I-K, and Dr. Meri is D-R-M-E-R-I, not M-A-R-Y. So Erik and D-R-M-E-R-I. You can watch the previous replays. But number 3, build a magnetic recruiting message. Ooh, this is good. You got to have a magnetic recruiting message. You know, David came on the other day and gave y'all a message. Anybody remember David's message for his recruiting message? Thank you, Jen. Anybody remember David's recruiting message?
You should work with me.
You need to come work with me.
You need to come work with me.
Yeah, come work with me. Or
Come
you gotta
work
work
with me. That's what he sends people. Come work with me. You should work with me. Huh? What? That's a magnetic message. Do you have a magnetic message that you send people? Are y'all with me? You can take his. Woo. That's so whatever your message is, have that message, right? Why you join? What I gain? What I'm building? So these are some frameworks. Why should join you? What I gain? He doesn't even tell them why. He just say, come work with me. It makes them say why. But maybe whatever your message is, hey, I'm looking to show people how to make 6 figures in 6 months. I got a magnetic 6 figures in 6 months. What? That's a magnetic message. Whatever your message is, craft it. Are y'all catching me? And develop it and patent it and trademark it. You ain't gonna do all that, but you better use it like it's developed, like it's trademark and patent. Are y'all with me? You got to see some of y'all all over, myself included. That's I can say some of y'all because I know because I'm one of those. You like it's a different thing. It depends on what the situation. Da da boom boom boom. I'm trying to tell y'all how to be resilient. Bam 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 bam. Do you have one? You can switch it up for different people, but do you have a go-to message? Number 4, leverage systems, not just scripts. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a system for duplication? See, for recruiting, we got a special 4-step system. If anybody ever said 4-step system and heard Uncle, if you say we got a 4-step system, what is Uncle Jock going to say?
A special 4-step system.
4-step system.
He going to correct you. He's like, it ain't a 4-step system. It's a special 4-step system. He's like, you're not going to dilute the name. Are y'all catching me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not some people get a green sheet. It's everybody gets a green sheet. It's not, or everybody, depends on how you say it, where you at, with your, but it ain't all people, right? Everyone, it's everybody. The brand is the brand. Are y'all catching me? But we got a system. And if you want to become resilient with recruiting, it's the system. It's the system. See, the system is powerful. You know, I got a message last night. Somebody was mad at me from one of my agents. Real mad at me. Steamed hot. And he was mad because one of his team members followed the system. She been coming to the special forces system. They haven't. And she said, I need to get field trained. Heck, I just realized they didn't because they didn't believe in doing all of that. And she wanted it. And so she got field trained, made a deal, boom, made some money, and everybody made money. And she split the deal. And they was like, man, you stealing. How come you doing this? I'm like, you don't come to the training? This young lady is following the system. And she wants to follow the system. And now she's making money. And you upset because what? The word to me is thank you. But that's not how they saw. Oh, no, you shouldn't do that to my people.
That's the craziest thing in the world when people take that position.
I'm like, bro, really?
Like they'll take the position. Like I never understood how somebody could get mad when they're not trained in their team, and then their team gets trained and is going to make them money anyway.
Come on. Ooh, bro, it's like, I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? You saw MBT come in and you gonna send me a text? Haven't heard from you in months. And now your team member is making money. And now you mad because the team member split the deal to make money, to help you make money. I'm like, what? The word is thank you. So if you're watching, the word is thank you. Yes, I won't say no names, but the word is thank you. That's my posture. But why? Because we got a system that works. Are y'all catching me? That's how you build resilience. That's how are y'all built to recruit? Do you have a process? And that's what all those agents are saying. You can't recruit nobody because you don't know what you're doing. Yes, and my team, you can, because we have a system that you can just plug people into the system. And even if you are not qualified, we got people who are qualified to help train your people so they new people can start making money.
Yeah.
Are y'all hearing me? Woo.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, overcome objections with inner stability. Overcome objections with inner stability. See, how do you overcome objections? Most of y'all, and I'm talking about how I built to recruit. Most people are worried about trying to overcome what they say to recruit the person. Stop. We're dealing with human beings. People are people. Are y'all catching that? I got a 4-year-old granddaughter. I'm like, come here. She's like, no, come here. She's like, no. And sometimes my mind like, man, you want to get the belt? But I'm like, I don't spank kids. That's not my thing, right? But I can't make her come to me. Are y'all with me? I can try to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, everything. But at the end of the day, it's her choice. And so what makes me think it's going to be any different with an adult joining my team, joining in our business? At the end of the day, it's their choice. See, how do you overcome objections? You got to have an inner strength. You got to know inside it doesn't affect you. Their no's do not affect you. See, most of y'all are, their no's affected. But that was my cousin. That was my one superstar. I know they joined my team. I was going to blow up. Boom, man, you was going to blow up. Their no doesn't affect me. Their yes can be a blessing, but their no is not going to stop me. You know, I got a gentleman who I've been looking to recruit for probably over a year now, well over a year, probably 2 years now. Probably when we first joined, be honest with you, almost 4 years. So I was sending a text message, I got him close one day. He met with Jamie and them last maybe June or maybe May, right around this time, maybe around May or June. He met with Jamie and Darren for a couple minutes, boom, 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 because they happen to be in his city. And this guy's built teams of 500,000 agents in another business, helped multiple people I know make millions of dollars. So he's a multimillionaire himself, helped people make millions of dollars. And I know he knows this industry, but he did it in the network marketing, but he's also a licensed agent. He's been doing insurance, right? So fast forward, I'm reaching out to him. He's like, man, Erik, y'all dropped the ball back in January. Y'all dropped the ball. I was kind of ready to go, but y'all dropped the ball back then. No problem. Got him back in the saddle. March, flew him out. I paid my own money, flew him out, my money to go to the headquarters, meet with Jamie and go to FML's training. Went to Canada. So I paid for his ticket, his hotel, my airline ticket, Dr. Meri's ticket, and our hotel. Went out there, met with Jamie. Darren flew in. I didn't have to pay for Darren. Darren and Jamie was there. Jamie was already there. Had a really great time that weekend. Got a chance to know him more than I did because I was in his downline in another company. Got a chance to know him more. I was like, wow, I was really impressed, amazed. So now remember, spent about probably $1,000, $1,500, and then did some follow-ups. He said, Erik, right now, I can't because I'm locked in with this other company. I didn't think they was gonna lock me in, but they did lock me in. So I can't do nothing until December. Reach back out to me December. No problem. So what am I saying? In March, we had a blowout month. April, cool. This month is May, we still having an explosion. I didn't let the fact that that's somebody I would love to have on my team, still think he's going to be on my team, spent money to try to recruit him. And then he's like, no, I can't. Not that I'm not interested, but I'm contractually, I can't do it. And so that could wave me, go, oh man, you don't understand. I just spent all my money. You think I could use $1,500 to something else? I got bills like everybody else bills. You know what I mean? My cell phone bill due, my electric bill due, my light bills, my cable bills due. So I invested all this money to my business just for a no, but it does not change me because it's my stability inside is not dependent upon. I gotta try to overcome this rejection. No, I know who I am and what we offer. Are y'all with me? And the yeses be yeses and the no's be no's. I hope y'all caught that. Let the yeses be yes and the no's be no's. The no's, that's on them, not on you. Can you say something better and be better at it? Absolutely. But if you're not internally strong, it doesn't matter what you say because they're human beings and they make their own decisions. And if their choices change you, affect you, ladies and gentlemen, you got to work on that. Number 6. I like this one. Ooh, Troy, can I get some bonus minutes? Just I want to make sure I go through number 6.
Absolutely.
Number 6, because this is our last day, y'all. We won't be here next week. So we're out next week. So I might give y'all some bonus minutes real quick. Y'all mind? Is that okay? Type in yes, because we won't be here next week. So I really want to give y'all maybe all 8. Now I'm gonna kind of go through quickly. Number 6, identify and attract resilient prospects. Identify and attract resilient prospects. You got to know who you're looking for. Who are resilient type of people, right? You know, people been in their career for a while, right? Moms and dads, if their kids have not starved, they're probably resilient. Why? Because if you ever raised a child, it takes some freaking resilience. Right? I got a 2-month-old, a 4-year-old, and a 10-month-old in my house. I'm just getting flashback watching them, right? Some need breastfeeding, some need a pump, and all the stuff y'all got to go through. That's freaking resilience, and you still got to try to survive and eat and do and run your business. No, so when I see people with kids, I know y'all are resilient. So I'm looking for them. They got kids. Your kids still are they starved to death? You taking care of them? What? They got 8. You're an honor student parent? Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you because I know you got some resilience. So y'all gotta know what resilience look like. Are y'all with me? See, they got some resilience over there. I just got to translate it over here. Oh, you've been on your job for how long? 10 years? Oh, come on, let's talk. Are y'all with me? Oh, you play sports, right? What'd you play? Oh, I was a Mortal Kombat. I was a karate expert. I'm a 9th degree black belt. Oh, you got the 9th degree black belt? You got the black belt? That's some resilience because most people quit after white or yellow belt. See, I know these things. Are y'all with me? Right? What? You the manager at a hot shop? What? You the manager at Big Boys? I know. How long you been managing Big Boys? Oh, I've been here for 8 years. Been managing for about the last 5 years. What you doing before? I was working my way up from server all the way to. Oh, you stayed at Big Boys from server all the way to manager. You got some resilience. Are y'all with me? I know you can be. You're resilient. See, you got to attract resilient prospects by understanding and looking and knowing what it looks like. Are y'all with me?
Mm-hmm.
School teachers. You're a school teacher today, and you have been sued, fired, locked up for hitting a kid. Oh, you got some resilience. I just know. So are you attracting resilient prospects, or are you out there saying, hey, I need some? Oh, Troy put the macho there. I love it. Macho, married. The age, because sometimes resilience come with age, right? Married, age. So don't discount the age. Children, are they homeowners? So they had to go through the whole process of getting their home, saving up the money for down payment. Homeowners. And then the old occupation. What do they do for a living? Certain occupations requires a level of resilience. Are y'all with me? Thank you, Troy. That's the macho. So just look at that. You talk to your people. Those are the individuals you may be looking for. Giving y'all some tips. See, some of y'all are pulling up at the gas station and Susan pulls up in the Mercedes and Johnny rides up in the bicycle delivering papers. You're going to go after Johnny delivering papers instead of Susan in the Benz. Why? Because he's like, Johnny, let me show you how to turn that bike into a car, brother. Like, okay, I'm going to show you how to turn a bike into a car. Come on. Instead of saying, Susan, let me show you how to turn that Benz into a Bentley. But Susan got trust me, it's going to be easier to get Susan to go from a Benz to a Bentley than it is from Johnny to the bicycle to a car.
Yeah.
Because Johnny going to start coming in. It's going to be some hard work with Johnny. Susan, she's like, I'm busy. Talk to me. Tell me what you got to do. Come on, man. Run the play. Give me the play. Let me run the play. Just telling y'all. Whew. Here's another one. Rejection number 7. Rejection is refinement, not a red flag. Rejection is refinement, not a red flag. See, every no polishes your resilience. Every no builds up your resilience. See, most people looking at the business, when you get a lot of no's and they start saying, well, maybe this is not for me. It's like a red flag. This ain't for me. I'm not cut out for this. What do you cut? I said the title of this was Built to Recruit. What are you freaking cut out for if you're not cut out for this? Tell me. I don't know. I don't know, Eric, what I'm cut out for. I just know I'm not cut out for this. You don't understand. That's a favorite thing. That gets me. You don't understand. How you know what I understand or not? Are you in my brain? Have you lived all my life? Have you walked in my shoes? Do you even know anything about me for the last 30 years to tell me that I don't understand what you've gone through? Because you don't know what I went through. But see, people who say they don't understand, it's personal. But you just don't understand. And you got to go to the hospital and they want some bill, whether you can afford the surgery, can't afford the surgery, can afford the medicine, can't afford the medicine, you're going to wish you had the money to afford it. All that, oh, I don't need the money, goes right out the window when you need the money. See, so we got to stop the baloney crap, because when you need the money, you want the money. So there's a proverb that said, dig your well before you are thirsty. You're going to need money in this life, in this earth, in the United States of America, and in most countries too, including Canada, because we got some people watching from Canada. You need money for most countries in this world. So if you're going to die anyway, why not die trying to get rich and help provide your family? I'm not saying that's the only thing you got to do. See, people think getting rich, and I'm gonna park it real quick here. Most people think if you're trying to get rich, then you become a bad person. And if that is your thought process, it's going to be darn near impossible for you to get rich. Using some scriptures, it's going to be like trying to put a needle through a haystack. It's easy for a horse to go through the eye of something about the needle in the haystack. It's impossible. Y'all know the parable. Whatever that scripture says, it's almost impossible for you to get rich if you believe getting rich is going to make you a bad person. Yes, it's harder it's almost like it's like a camel going through a needle, right? Or a needle going through a camel, whatever it is. It's one of those things.
Camel trying to go through the needle.
Come on now. Thank you.
It's tough.
It's tough. And so you got to stop looking at wealth as a bad thing, especially when you are a licensed agent trying to get money, help putting people in a better financial situation. How can you put people in a better financial situation if you find a needle in a haystack? Thank you, Charles. I'm mixing them all together. But if you don't like money and don't like wealth, and you call yourself an agent trying to help people put themselves in a better situation, isn't that kind of counterproductive? And that's counterproductive for your brain, ladies and gentlemen. So you need your brain to run on autopilot. What I mean, you need that subconscious mind to work without you having to think about it. So if you just keep telling yourself rich is good, rich is good, rich is good, rich is good. It's better to be rich than poor. It's better to be rich than poor. In the words of Big Daddy Rich, he's like, it's better to have and not need, and to need and not have. Woo! It is. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Coming to you, Kamal. And the last one, lead with resilience, duplicate through culture. This is how you recruit. You lead with resilience, but you duplicate through your culture. What is your culture saying? What are you saying to the people? Are you telling them it's easy to recruit? Or are you telling them recruiting is hard? Man, I don't know. You can't recruit in the beginning. I'm not sure, man. This is kind of hard. People are funny. People are people. You can't tell people what see, when you start creating that culture, y'all got to create the easy button culture. I'm going to give me easy button. You got to create the culture that's easy. It's easy to recruit. That's got to be your culture. You duplicate the culture. Are y'all with me? You lead with the resilience. So some of y'all, I'm looking at y'all the leaders of your team. You got to be resilient, but the culture, bring them to this village and watch what happens. You duplicate this, Uncle Jock says it. He says, when we get about 100 people on this call, watch your business start to cook. He said, when we get about 100 people on this call, watch your business start to cook. Why? Because you got 100 people who are feeling this energy. That's why you go to the conference, because the culture at the conference, ooh, you start to see the culture. Because right now you only see your own self. You only see yourself in your house. You only see your couple of people. But when you get there, like, oh my goodness, is this many people who are on fire? Watch your business just go, whoa. With that being said, taking back to you, Mr. Troy Gandy. Thank y'all for the extra time.
Thank you. I guess you all have seen that. All right. You just got served. experts and guests, a masterclass by one of the best in the business. Well deserved. So please give him applause. Applause, well deserved for everybody's coach, Erik Robinson.
Great.
Man,
Woo-hoo.
golden nuggets, golden nuggets. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Well, family, that brings us to the Annie Willie inspired recap relay. And this is where we get to reflect in 1 minute or less the best nugget or most inspirational nugget that you've taken away from today's masterclass. And then I'll pass the baton on to the next business runner. And we see this man right here been paying attention. You couldn't wait to get on the track. He got his shoes laced up, ready to go. The next ED, Mr. Kamal Whitmore. Roll with it.
I gotta address that camel, because that scripture's been used and utilized to keep people poor for a very long time. It's and Lashana put in the chat, it's harder, it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. And when Jesus said that, Peter asked a question. Go read it. He asked a question right after that. That's very interesting. He said, "Who then, Lord, can be saved?" Now, why did he ask that? I only got 1 minute, so I can't let y'all ponder. Because everybody knew he had money. That's why, who gonna get saved then, Lord? And that's why Jesus clarified it. He said, it's not about the money, it's about trusting in the money. Is what gets you in trouble. So we have there's stigmas that people give you that make you afraid of money. In the book Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, he talks about that. He talks about how what you've learned about money over time is actually dictating what you do with money right now. My mom, I gave her the book. I said, "Mom, read Secrets of the Millionaire Mind and tell me what you think." Because she read a book in one day. I don't care how big it is. And she read it. She said, "This book is so right." She said, "This is how I think about money." She said, "One day my dad came in the house. He said, 'You want to go to the movies?' She said, 'Yeah.' He said, 'You really want to go to the movies?' She said, 'Yeah.' He said, he went and bust open my piggy bank, took my money, and took me to the movies with it." And she said, in her mind, when she was 7 years old, that put a stigma in her mind that I need to spend my money before somebody else spend it.
Nugget.
And so that's why she get rid of her money. She's like, "This is why I get rid of my money, because I'm gonna spend it for somebody else spend it." What mindset do you have about money, whether it was religious or otherwise, that's keeping you broke, that's keeping you at 1,000, that's keeping you at I can't recruit, that's keeping you that don't, my friends and family don't want to hear about my business? What are you hearing versus what's true? So, man, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Coach Erik. Thank you, everybody in this community. You guys are very inspiring.
Yay. Thank you. We appreciate you bringing it into the zone. And now we got to give it on up to the next man with the hand out. He is known as Mr. Stephen Short, man called Money.
Hey, I got a question for you. Who is the greatest salesman ever? You know what that is? It's the man who doesn't want to do something, but you ask him to do it.
Right.
Because he got every excuse why he can't do it. You know what I mean? Just like come on, just saying about his story right there. If you take it from the same thing, hey, if you really want to do something, there's no excuses. There's nothing that you can say. But the man who got 1,000 excuses, remember the things you say is, you got more excuses than a brother going to court. Remember you used to say that? Because like when I first got in trouble, they said, "Hey man, why did you do this?" I said, "Man, I was going down here, and then this head, and then so and so the head, then this," because it's always excuses. Because excuses are always a way. How you say excuses is the highway to doing nothing.
That's good. That's good.
That's all I wanted to say.
That's bringing it in hot, boy. I used to always say he got more excuses than Jimmy Dean got Polish sausage. But That's a good one right there. All right, all right. Let's pass that baton now to smoking hot Mrs. Dr. Teresa O'Day.
Yes, thank you so much. And Erik, you made mention that in some countries, they may not need money. Money.
Dr. Teresa, we got to get
Even
you
when
back on the track. You got to get in the lane.
I actually believe that it's just just be to be entrepreneurs. So it was default. So we are here that
You're in the bushes, Dr. T.
you are not.
We can't hear you, Dr. T. You are breaking up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're running in lane 3, and we want you over in lane 1. With that being said, we might have to swing that one on the next one. So please, let's pass the baton now. Take that baton and pass it on to Miss LaShonda Durden.
Oh, I was? Oh,
yeah, you were.
So sorry.
That's all right. We'll get back with you. The baton to Miss LaShonda Durden.
Dr. Teresa, you're still shaky. We can't hear you still. So we definitely want to hear what you can say, what you got to say, but we can't hear you properly still. So for me today, build a magnetic recruiting message. So I think that's so much easier said than done. However, ChatGPT is here for us. So my new recruiting message is plug in to build what lasts. Let's go. The sacred plug.
Nice. All right. Thank you for bringing it into the zone, Miss LaShonda, with that plug. And we're going to pass that baton now on to the professor himself, LaCole Elijah Pye. Lane 2.
Thank you, Erik. Thank you, everyone, for being on this morning. I really thank you for sharing this topic with us. And I know it's the last day for this week and also next week because of the convention. And just to piggyback on what you shared, recruiting is one way. I know Experience have 2 platforms. For those who don't want to recruit, they can set their way to the highest contract level. But to make good money here, to build a business, to change people's life, you got to recruit. And the way I tell people is recruiting is not just because you want. Is that for me, Mr. Troy?
No, it's not. Go right ahead.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so recruiting here is the extension of the opportunity that you have. If you're on this morning call and you love what you are hearing, you love this business has rekindled your hope and your faith, has rekindled your expectation, right? Why not extend to somebody else? And when you do that, you help somebody and you build a business for you. One thing I also want to share about, money. Money will never be enough. But money, when used wisely, will always keep on giving and giving again and again. And for the convention, there is something called the I Decide that last year in the convention in Canada was given as a discount for those who were in that convention. And to get it later became very expensive. Mm-hmm. You don't know what's going to come up in the convention this year, right? Because every convention, there's always a bombshell, always a new thing. People that get the I Decide last year get it at that cheaper rate, lock it in for the rest of their life, right? And we don't know what's going to happen this year. So whatever sacrifice you make this year to that convention is going to pay off, not just for discount, but also allow you to build a strong business. So thank you for allowing me to share back to you, Mr. Troy.
Beautiful. Thank you, Professor LaCole Elijah Pye, for bringing it into the zone. And now we get to give it to none other than the storyteller, Mrs. Tawana Chisley. Locks of Success.
Robert had his hand up. Robert Crawford.
Yes. All right.
Go ahead, Robert.
Robert, going to run first. Take the baton, sir. It's yours.
Yes, how y'all doing? Thanks for being. thanks for being here. But I just like to say when you really ready to build something big, you got to take your eyes off yourself. And when you put it on something bigger and that's somebody else or the community, which he said, that's when you can build a great organization. And then when you definitely get that no or feel down, that community can lift you up. So community is vital when you're trying to make a major difference in the world today. Thanks for the time. I appreciate you listening to me.
All right, all right. Thank you for the nuggets. And we're going to pass that baton now to the storyteller. Let's go with Silver Locks of Success.
Okay. I know that you, Erik, you said that we had to talk to one person and tell them that they're great, but I'm gonna say everybody on here on this call is great. You're all great. Let's make it happen.
Yeah. Step out of
Y'all great. Y'all great.
what you call stepping out of the box and making it happen. Hit the masses. That's right. That's right. And with that being said, you all have just figured out the how, and you've been given the how through the masterclass. So with that being said, now that you have the how, before I bring up the anchor leg to close out the day and bring us through the finish line, let me ask the question, what's next?
Drill it
till you kill it.
Drill it till you kill it. Let's do it.
All right, back to the anchor leg of the day, the man that starts it off leading from the front and brings it home. None other than everybody's coach, Erik Robinson.
Woo! Thank you for everybody, man. That's why I love this village. I come here because y'all just enlighten me. If y'all see my page of notes, I got notes. And I'm going to go back and listen to it because there's more notes to take away. So the replay is always there on Erik and Dr. Meri's YouTube channel. Jim put in a thing. So we stream this live so you can always come back and watch the replay. Share it with your teams. For those who can't get there, share on your Facebook page, share on your social media pages. Let people know what kind of village, what you're a part of, what you're doing. Right? Even take the clips that you speak and the things you say. You know, you can go on YouTube, you can just capture that moment and then share that, just your segment. Are y'all catching me? Just your segment. So you say, I don't know what to say. I don't got no video. No, some of y'all got video and audio. So capture that moment, repost it, reshare it. So with that being said, love y'all. Have an amazing day. I tried to get the DJ back. I don't know. DJ might be doing his own thing. Huh?
DJ's gone to Dallas.
DJ in Dallas, but hey, I tried, y'all. So just know that I tried, but DJ's on the flight. But DJ's on one of them Spirit Airlines and they don't have no internet, so DJ can't do anything. So with that being said, love y'all. Have a good day. Have a good time.
Yeah. See you in Dallas.
Mr. Robinson. Mr. Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Did you see the email I sent to you for you and your wife?
I did not, but I'll take a look at it now.
All right. What were we talking about yesterday?
All right, I'll take a look for it.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.